Time for a little day trip. That's the bus over there. What a place to start from though. Quick visit to the Bojana church. Old 10th, 12th century thing. It's tiny, as usual. Photography's not allowed inside, so it was quite nice actually. The frescoes, apparently they're quite important. It's a UNESCO heritage site, but there's no point talking about it if I can't show you. But I'll take you a wee wander around the outside. These giant sequoia trees, redwoods, planted in 1908. It's over 100 years old. There's quite a few of them around. This here is the monastery of St. John of Rila, also known as the Rila Monastery. Up here in the mountains, about 2.5 hours south of Sofia. It's a beautiful little place. We're actually very high up. It's about 3,700 feet, over 1,000 metres. Nestled here in the mountains. Still, so I don't know if you could see that, but it's still got some snow-capped mountains up there. Cracking forestry everywhere. St. John was a hermit. It lived in a cave up here, and then founded this monastery way back in the 10th century. It's been subjected to numerous disasters, conquests, and be rebuilt numerous times. It's a beautiful little place. Let's take a wee wander inside, see what we can see in there. Looks like that tree got a bit too big. I should say this is a working monastery, so there are monks here, living here. But not that many, according to the guide. Apparently there was 250 at one point, way back. But now there's 6. There was 7 until a couple of weeks ago, and 1 buggered off. For reasons unknown. It obviously being a working monastery, a lot of it's off limits. It's just nice to see the actual building itself and the architecture. It's fabulous. And also inside, again you can't film, but done a bit of sneaky pocket fiddling, and we might get a shot. I know it's not allowed, but it's really beautiful. And you should see it. If you can't come here, then it's the next best option. We'll have a close-up of all the frescoes on the outside, because they're gorgeous looking. Yes, every square centimetre is covered in paintings. It's incredible. Demons, devils. Unfortunately, I can't read it, but I think you get the message. Oh God knows. This must be some sort of hell. That's just outside. Can you imagine what it's like inside? The founder, John of Rila, is buried in there. So was the last king of Bulgaria, Boris III. He's buried in there as well. As I said, this is probably the most important cultural or religious Bulgarian Orthodox site in the whole country and in the whole region. Yeah, spectacular. St. John of Rila was known as a miracle maker, a wonder maker. Animals loved him, birds came, fed out his hand. He was known at the time as like a miracle worker, a curer of ills and ailments. And his fame spread far and wide in Bulgaria in the 10th century. Here's the bell tower. The defence tower was built by the Bulgarian feudal lord Stefan Dragovo in 1335. It is well preserved fortification typical for the Bulgarian Middle Ages. Its height is 23.6 metres. On the top level is situated the chapel Saint Transfiguration of Christ with frescoes from the 14th century. Let's go up. I think you're allowed up. I need a ticket from the museum to go up that tower. Better get one. 5 left to climb some stairs. I doubt it's going to be worth it, but hey, when are you ever going to be in Rila Monastery again? Never. So yeah, 5 left, a couple of quid. To go up there. A guard of Rila Monastery from 19th century. I think this is it. No, it's all sealed. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, there I'm there. I've been well caught if there's no film allowed up here. There's no plausible deniability here. Bang to rights, mate. There's not really much else to say about the place. I mean, you can't really go up and about and clamber around because people live here. Oh look, there's a 3D. Actually, it doesn't really tell you much. See what I mean? There's not much I can tell you. Don't do yourself any favours either. There's not much signs, not much information. But then again, it's not a historical monument, it's a living, working monastery. But if they're going to market it as a tourist place, they should have a bit more information, in my opinion. Because it's bloody lovely. I think there's a restaurant out the back, or a wee cafe or whatever. I might try and grab something to eat. See how it goes. See, walking into the monastery's residential floors, not allowed. So you're not allowed up in all these different places. Now, due to the location, particularly the elevation, it gets freezing cold here in winter. It must get down to -15, -20, easily. Balkan Mountains, over 1,000 meters. Oh shit, yeah, it's gonna get cold in the winter. Well, let's go for a walk. There's the back gate. Fish, deer. Got a wee bit, I can hear a river of some sort. I was not wrong, there we go. Oh, because the snow's melting. It's a full-on restaurant, but I'm just having donuts and tea. Freshly made. There is a museum in there, but I'm not sure how worthwhile it would be. Yeah, I just discovered, to be an Orthodox priest, you must be married. I didn't know that. And if your wife decides to divorce you, then you lose your job. So there you go. I didn't know that at all. Also, during the prayers and stuff, the priest faces towards Jerusalem, to where the so-called burial of Christ was. Again, I didn't know that. Yeah. You must stand. You must stand during the service. Only the elderly and the sick are allowed to sit down at the sides, but everyone else must stand for like 2 hours of mass. Yeah, they've got a lot of rules. It's places like this that kept alive Bulgarian culture and language and traditions during periods of, let's say, foreign rule, basically Ottoman occupation. It was also a hideout for revolutionaries like Levski and all that mob, because the Ottomans would come up here every now and again, but not a lot. It's like inaccessible, harsh weather. It was a good little hideout for anyone wanting to disappear for a while. And I'm sure the monks and all that would do their bit to conceal them. Like I said, it's been ransacked several times, numerous times over the years, centuries. And yet it's still here, looking better than ever. Yeah, where are the Ottomans now? Yeah. As we see in today's world, countries crumbling, empires dwindling. You can't keep people subdued forever, as this place testifies. 500 years under Ottoman rule, and look at it. It's better than ever. Better than ever. I think that's going to have to do. Yeah, get back in the bus. I'm down to 1 bar of battery. I've not got an extra one. Forgot. But there's not much to see. Once you've seen it, been in and around, that's it. I think we were here, I don't know, 2.5 hours. It's a wee bit more than enough, to be honest. an hour kicking about, it's fine. Especially since you can't take photos inside the church, which is the real nice bit. I don't know why it's so difficult to get here. Apparently there was a bus from the bus station that goes here, but it got cancelled. I was toying with the idea of hiring a car and driving here. That means I could bugger off whenever I felt like it rather than have to wait for this bus. It was too expensive for what I was going to use it for. So better off without it. Just jumped in a bus. It was only 70 left, 35 euros. And you get a wee bit of a guide for about half an hour. And that's about it. I wish I had a better camera. You could zoom in on the snow-capped peaks and stuff like that. It would be brilliant. Anyway, I'm signing off for now. Just going to jump back in the bus, get back to Sofia, and I'm home tomorrow.